everyone, welcome to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast. I am Almighty Servant Charon, here to let you know you are power, you are light, you are loved. Hi everyone, I love you infinitely so much. You guys, I literally met my twin flame, okay? A twin flame. Do we only have one? I think so, but I don't know. I'm not the teacher of twin flame relationships, but I can say for a fact from God that I met a twin flame of mine. Now, I am not going to tell you what happened that let me know that it was literally a twin flame, because people throw that term around a lot, even though it's not a twin flame. It's just a whatever relationship. But yes, literally my twin flame, okay? And the reason I'm not going to tell you how I knew exactly is because there's a lot of manipulative females as well as manipulative men, and I don't want them to use what I say to trick somebody else into thinking that they are their twin flame. Okay, pardon me. It's really early in the morning and my mouth isn't working right. Sounding like Marge Simpson and everything. Okay, you guys. So I met my twin flame, okay? And twin flame relationships, I might have spoken about it a little bit before in Divine Kingdom Spouse podcast episodes that I've put up. But the twin flame relationship is like the ultimate juicy juice if both are able to heal and step and choose to rise into their higher selves while they know each other, when they meet. If they fight through to get to that point where they are both healed and able to be in a relationship, the ginormous, I can't even think of the word, magnitude of shock waves of healing and love and power and all of these things that will go throughout Earth and the universes and the cosmos is like beyond comprehension. Okay. So it's very rare kind of for that to happen. Usually when you meet your twin flame relationship or whatever, it's just triggering each other of those fine, tiny things that you need to heal, that you don't think you need to heal, that you're overlooking, that you think is a plus for you, and you don't see the flaw in it. You don't see how it's hurting you. You don't see how it's draining you. You don't see how it's blocking you. You don't see how you're having fears. You don't see how you're living in fear. You don't see how you don't truly have inner peace. You don't see how you're truly not loving yourself. I gave you a moment to think about that. So the twin flame relationship, usually for most people, is something that once they get together, it's like, I never want to see that person again. That dirty bastard, that low down dirty dog, that unhealed chump, that this, that, that's how you kind of, because it's like, it's harsh. It hits you, it beats you up. It's all these types of things. It's manipulative. It's tricky. You have to really tap into your, divineness more. You have to tap into your intuition more. You have to tap into God more to make your way out of the maze of illusionment and other things that a twin flame can bring into your life. Now, as I'm saying this, understand that in a way, the twin flame doesn't necessarily know or see themselves as manipulative and deceitful and trifling or are unhealed or are scared and fearful and all these other types of things. I mean, of course they know, But there's so many other things on top of them, all of these things that they use for false self-confidence that allows them to hide and block off and shy away and ignore and be completely blind to all of the bullshit that they need to heal and all of the bullshit that they are serving into the world as a form of defense from the things that happened to them along their life growing up. And I would tell you right now that it is a lot of harsh bullshit that they've had. But just because you went through that harsh bullshit, if you don't heal it, you go around just destroying and throwing toxic waste, all this bullshit, just like all this trauma and terror onto the world while thinking you're a beautiful person, or you're slick, or no one knew, or you got away with it. But you don't get away with it, you guys. So I'm urging you right now to really, you guys, tap into healing yourselves if you can. Because if you don't heal yourself, then you're the freaking demonic asshole. Do you understand? And if you're the freaking demonic asshole, and God sent you an earth angel or a healer or someone who was really in alignment with pure intentions while they were with you, while you tried to be slick, that is some karma that is going to tear your a-hole up like nobody's business. And it's not sad because I mean, they weren't sad when they were trying to dish bullshit and putting you in danger with their manipulations and deceits. Like, they weren't sad about that. They didn't care. They didn't care how it affected you. Like, you were a piece of shit to them, even though that's not what they said. They pretend and lie and all this stuff, you know, to get what they want, to feed their broken souls, their broken hearts, their broken self-esteem. And it's funny to say broken self-esteem because they walk around with the biggest form of false self-confidence. They put all these accolades on top of themselves to be like, I'm somebody. I'm somebody now. Look at me. I am somebody. I am somebody now. Look at me. I am somebody. And it's a never-ending urge to try to put more accolades on so that people look at you like you are somebody. You are somebody. You are somebody. And you're not getting that literally just for breathing. You are beyond somebody. You are the most precious, priceless thing on earth. You are so amazing and worthy simply for breathing. Men and women. But trauma sometimes makes us some of like enemy number one. Enemy number one to ourselves. Enemy number one to yourself. And what I'm saying might not exactly make all that much sense because I'm not going to go into the details of the twin flame that I met. But when anyone ever comes up to you or you're talking to them and they're like, I'm an earth angel, or you're talking to them and you feel the true love and you're talking to them and you feel the pureness and you're talking to them and you feel that they don't have ill intentions for you and you choose to be like, oh, maybe she's naive. Maybe he's naive. Maybe he's this. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. Oh, she's so stupid. She didn't even say anything. She fell for it. Let me put you on to a little secret. It's not really a secret. It's just not spoken in words so you wouldn't know. An almighty servant of God, somebody working for God, someone that God put in your path is getting instructions from God. So when you said some of those lies, God literally in real time said, the truth of what was happening, but don't say anything. It was a test to see how far you would go. It was a test to see if you would find it in your heart to repent and choose to be a better person. It was a test to see if you would just wake the F up. It was a test to see how attached you were to your demonic choices, your demonic ways, your deceitful ways, your manipulative ways, your lying ways. Some people, your warlock ways. Nothing is hidden. So when you guys are in these relationships, and this is like beyond twin flame, this is all relationships, you guys, you're not slick if you lie to a woman or if you lie to a man and you're doing bullshit, because it doesn't matter if that person knows God, and that karma is going to get you, yo. That karma is going to get you. But an earth angel, someone of a pure heart, and no one's heart is pure, so let's not say that, but like pure intention, trying to be the best, trying to be comfort, trying to be loving, trying to be someone that doesn't bring pain, trying to, be true. When you go against someone like that came in who could literally help heal you, like when an earth angel or someone is sent and put on your path by God, when you align in that point of your life, both of you with each other, I hope you pass that test. It's a test. It's a test of you. It's a test of you. And most twin flames, they don't stay together. It's really just refining, the discomfort, the this, the that, the that. You think you're flying high, and next thing you know, you're going through the pain and the trauma and the why and the this and what's going on and all this and digging up stuff that you didn't even know was there to heal. Like it serves a great purpose. But in most of them, one person is really trying to get over on the other. And they're really thinking that they're getting over on the other, but you're not getting over on the other. Not only does God tell stuff, God told me stuff, the person's literal ancestors that I never met, both living and not living, told me stuff. And it's crazy because the person is here with their deceit and their lies and their mask and their show and their whatever it is that they're putting on. But I already know the facts. So now, no matter how successful, how many accolades, however they present themselves to the world, how powerful they may be, it's just like you're a literal chump. You're in chump mode. You're in chump mode right now, and you're thinking you're slick, but you're in chump mode. It's like, dang, I never thought that I would look at somebody that was so powerful, and I'm not telling you all the details, but like literally so powerful and so many accolades, but like less than a toddler, and you think you're slick, but everybody can see straight through you. But you think that you're slick. Like there's no one and nothing more powerful than God. God knows everything. God sees everything. Nothing is hidden. Everything in the dark will come to the light. And what's in the dark with twin flame situations sometimes, when it's an earth angel or someone just of pure intention, of a pure heart, trying, like in trying to be positive, like not seeking to take away or tear at or whatever, or use another person for their own false egotistical purposes. What was I saying? I forgot. I don't know, you guys. But yeah, I'm met a twin flame of mine, maybe my only twin flame. Like I said, I'm not here to teach you about twin flames, but I can tell you this little part. so many things happened that made me think that I should stay and try to work that out. Does that make sense? But when you know it's not right, when you know it don't feel right, when you know something's off, and especially when spirit, God, and other people's ancestors are coming to you and literally telling you things that are going on, you must listen. You must listen. And sometimes God says to stay, like I said earlier, because they're giving that person an opportunity to choose to ascend. They're giving that person an opportunity to take control of their life correctly. They're giving that person an opportunity. Like, no matter how much BS they could have done to other people along their life while they were in pain and trauma and scared and fearful and afraid to open up because their hearts were broken and all these other things from family members, relationships, etc., etc., etc. Like, that person literally had an opportunity to have all of that karma, all the trauma, all the tears that past relationships and people that they affected and tried to play and all the stuff, all that karma could have been wiped clean, you guys, if the person chose to repent, ascend, and strive, at least try to be a truthful person, a better person, even just a little bit. But nah, they tried to be slick. Dang. 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 Okay, I'm going to end this here. But the takeaway for you, you guys, is if you feel something in your heart is not right, you must go. Your peace of mind, your inner peace, your ability to truly love yourself, your ability to wake up and have vibrant thoughts in the world and not static BS and confusion that just takes you off a little bit and drains your energy. You love yourselves, you guys, and don't be afraid to leave. Don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to be with God, because technically we're never alone. You know what I mean? So if you're going through any type of situation in a relationship and you know you aren't being loved correctly, you know you aren't being treated correctly, you know there's deceit, you feel your intuition is going off and some just don't feel, you guys, don't be afraid to leave. Leaving toxic, deceitful situations is also a very, 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 very priceless, high form of true self-love. So remember this, you guys. Trauma makes people turn into empty shells and demonic actions can just flow through them freely. And they kind of don't even notice because they're an empty shell. They're in the backseat while all this BS is happening from their lower selves, okay? So you can't truly have true love with someone that doesn't truly love themselves. I'm going to say that one more time. You cannot truly have true love with someone who does not truly love themselves. And true love and self-love is a tricky thing. So sometimes you don't know you don't truly love yourself. But if you have to be in the spirit of lying and so-called manipulating and so-called doing all this crap and thinking you're slick and then all this other BS, thinking you're getting over on somebody, cheating, this, that, whatever it may be, that karma will hit you hard. And karma is very real. It's very, very, very real. Both good, or should I say both so-called good and both so-called negative. Anyway, love yourselves, you guys. I am the voice of Charon, an almighty servant of God, okay? I love you, love yourself, love everyone. You are power, you are light, you are loved. Make sure you subscribe to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast, where I speak about any and everything as soon as it comes to my heart. You are power, you are light, you are loved.
This episode is sponsored by Fearless Glory Publishing. Take the first step towards a life of true forgiveness and love with our best-selling book, It All Comes Up to Love, How to Truly Forgive via God's Source, Our Creator. Order your copy today at ebook.almightyservant.com.